goes in, just 9 to go in the regular season for Maryland softball. After losing on Friday and Saturday, the Terps will look to end the weekend on a high note, taking on the 17th ranked Oregon Ducks in the final of 3 games of this conference series on Big Ten Plus, alongside Andrew Breza. I'm Benji Kaufman. Gorgeous weather here, a sunny 63 degrees on Sunday morning. Maryland will look to snag a win today, but Andrew, how did we get here? 0-1, belted into left. This ball is carrying. Gracie Wilson will just watch it fly. Stephanie Maake. A grand slam for the Oregon Ducks. This one is hit high and far into center. Ball is carrying. This one's out of here. Anna McGowan. After striking out in her first plate appearance, she knocks one out. 6-0 Terps. 2 outs, the 1-2. Bases loaded for Maryland. Out into left field. Caroline Fox will reach home. Gracie Wilson on her way, and she slides safely. A 2-out, 2-run RBI single for Mariah Penta. 1 ball, no strikes for Barbonente. She flies this one deep left field. That is a high arcing moonshot for Michaela Barbonente. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Conaway belted by Benson into the gap. That one is down for a base hit. Cornwell touches home. Murphy reaches third, and it's an RBI double for Maddie Benson. 1-0 Oregon entering the 5th inning. Pitchers getting it done a little differently. Lindsey Grimes with 9 strikeouts. For Maryland, forcing a lot of weak contact.
Lauren Carnes sticking with Alicia Wiegand. Pitch count on 86. We've seen Carnes' desire to keep her starters in there as long as it takes, and Wiegand has done a nice job. Has fallen behind at some counts and has surrendered some base runners, but getting a whole lot of more weak contact off from the Ducks. Been able to work herself out of a number of tricky situations. Oregon is 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position.
This one goes foul towards the left. After the first pitch with the ball, the count is even at 1-1. 2 hits on the afternoon for each team. And then both by Mariah Penta. Here's Amari Harper. Taking the first pitch, 3rd pitch in the dirt. So count goes hitter's way for 2-1. Harper was one of the more consistent hitters for Oregon in non-conference play. Has also been stellar against Big Ten opponents. The 2-1. Hit right in past the glove of Penta. That will sail into right field for a base hit for Amari Harper.
Good piece of hitting that time from Harper, as you were saying a second ago, Benji. Offers a lot of power, 20 extra base hits on the year. Able to get the first on that one. These Ducks, not a whole ton of power that we're seeing, that we're used to, but they are continuing to find ways to get it in play, advance their runners, and they typically do it very early, as we've seen. I believe this is the 3rd or 4th inning where they're able to get a runner on with no outs to start. They just haven't been able to get them across as the inning goes on. The Terps have done a good job of that. They're just hoping, getting deeper into this game, they tire these Terps out and try and extend their leads. They can leave with a series sweep before they go back to the West Coast.
First pitch at the ankles of Emma Cox. Ball 1. Lefty Amari Harper was able to pull it, jump on it into right field, so she reaches first. None away. Now Emma Cox. 1 for 1 so far today. Wiegand finds the zone. There's strike 1. Wiegand approaching 90 pitches on the afternoon. Top of the 5th, none away, the 1-1 for Cox. Fouls it into right towards the crowd. One had some zip on it. Hope fans were ducking the ball. 1-2.
Cox responsible for one of the 3 Oregon hits And she had the sacrifice fly that brought that one run across. Now is an opportunity to try and extend Oregon's lead even further.
Cox belts this high into left. 3 Terps in the area, and a catch is made by Sammy Woods. Battling the sun and running far is the senior from Trabuco Canyon, California, making the grab for the first out of the 5th.
We spoke earlier about her athleticism to be able to range over from shortstop and, as you said, work against the sun and at the same time communicate with her 2 teammates going over there at the same time, making a tough angled catch. Just impressive play by Woods.
Shaw bunts it, Benson chasing after it, flips it to Penta, not in time. Nicely done on the bunt from Ayana Shaw. Once again, runners at first and second for the Ducks.
Incredibly close call that time. It was a good effort by the Terps, but a whole lot more speed from Shaw.
See Benson starting to leak over towards that area right before she bunted it, anticipating the play. A great flip was just too close.
Yeah, great job by Benson, but even better by Shaw. Once more, it's the Ducks with a runner in scoring position and multiple outs to give.
First pitch was off speed and found the zone. Runners at first and second with 1 away. Flipped it into left. This is down for a base hit. Wilson will throw it to Benson. Keeping runners in check, but loading up the bases. First to Stephanie Maake.
The first baseman, Stephanie Maake.
This is the Oregon we are a lot more used to. What we've seen all season long out of them in the first 2 games of this series. And as you said earlier, Benji, sometimes their hits come in bunches. So far this inning, that has been true.
1 out, first pitch for Maake. Taken for a called strike 1.
Maake with 28 RBIs on the year. Now with bases loaded, somebody who brings a lot of power, 10 extra base hits, 4 home runs. Heck of an opportunity for the first baseman.
0-1, belted into left. This ball is carrying. Gracie Wilson will just watch it fly. Stephanie Maake. A grand slam for the Oregon Ducks. Oregon showing out. 5-0 Ducks in the 5th.
As if on cue, Benji, talking about the power. 5th home run of the year from Maake, and it was a no-doubter. As you can see, she knew it right away. And how about for your 5th home run of the year? It's a grand slam to break this thing open. Good patience by Maake. That one wasn't even close, as you were saying. Nothing the Terps could do, but watch that one sail. A well-deserved celebration as she puts her team up by 5.
A loud and vibey ovation from the Ducks dugout. So for now, Wiegand will stay put at the mound.
The designated player, Addison Amaral.
Clear the bases. Maake on that grand slam. Addison Amaral will take the plate. Still 1 away. Ducks now have broken this game open, up 5-0. First pitch in there for strike 1. This game was close all throughout. Ducks put up a board, put 1 on the board in the first. The Terps kept pace with Maake with other plans.
We were talking about as if on cue with Maake. Right after that happens, you start hearing some quacks from the birds here a little bit. Maybe not ducks, but getting excited for the foul team here in College Park today.
This one's fouled back, so 1-2 for Amaral. Another transfer there. Spent 2 years at Notre Dame. All ACC 3rd team a season ago. But now for the Ducks, she fouls one out to left.
And Benji, to the point you were making a second ago, we've talked about how dangerous this lineup is from top to bottom. Speak about their resiliency, though, as well. Things weren't going exactly what they were used to so far this season. finding ways to deliver late and extend that lead.
Yeah, 100th pitch for Alicia Wiegand is fouled behind the netting. Amaral chipping away in this at-bat.
Yeah, and if you're Wiegand, you got to have your head held high a little bit. You had a really great performance up until that point, but not a whole lot you can do, just such power from Maake.
This one is chopped to Benson, stays in fair play. She throws it to Penta in time for out number 2. Nice flip there from Benson.
As we were just saying about Wiegand having that head held high, that's the case for, should be the case for all these Terps as you continue to try to seek that second conference win. Wiegand with 100 pitches on the day, like you said. It's that confidence from Lauren Karn and the rest of this staff. Just allow these Terps to continue to try and fight and go for it. Especially with such a tough schedule too. So many of these excellent Big Ten teams, 4 of them ranked nationally, including these Ducks here today. Terps continue to get challenged, but continue to make strides at the same time.
The new hitter for Oregon, Amanda Urbina, the freshman, Whittier, California. Taking the first pitch for strike 1. Making her first appearance since March 20th at Purdue. Just the 3rd game she's appeared in all season. 3 at-bats, 0 for 3, looking for her first hit of her college career. And she fouls this one out of play. Fan couldn't make the grab. So it'll be a quick 0-2 for Urbina.
And that's why the fans are in the stands when the players are out there.
Two, swing and a miss. Strikeout for Alicia Wiegand, her second today, but not before allowing a grand slam to the Oregon Ducks. Oregon leading 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. The Terps answer on Big Ten Plus.